This is the official video orientation of the course Purposive Communication. Purposive Communication is a modular carousel course of Central Philippine Adventist College, School of Arts, Science, Technology, and Education under the General Education Department. By the way, I am your course instructor, Prospero Hintapanan Gonzaga Jr., known to my students as Sir Noy. Now, here are some reminders before we will start the actual orientation. This portion will give the holistic summation of the present module and the accompanying and continuing salient announcement that is being mandated by this course. So please check this orientation video always for some changes and some improvements and some announcements for this course. Now for the modular opening and closing schedules. Okay, let me remind you, dear learners, that I control the opening and the closing of the module. Remember, modules are under the control of the teacher so that the decision when the modules can be accessed and when it will not be accessible depends on the plan and decision of the course instructor, who happens to be me. Now, here is the modular on and off schedule of this subject, Purposive Communication. Now, before anything else, every module is opened 11 p.m. And also, the module is closed at 10 p.m. Now, example, for module number 1, it will be opened January 20 and it will be ended on January 26. Meaning, you can start accessing the module or module 1 from January 20, 11 p.m. and it will be closed and you cannot access it anymore from 10 o'clock of January 26. That is for module number 1. So it will be open for 7 days. Now, all of the schedules will follow. So let me read it again. January 20 to January 26, that is module 1. January 26 to January 31, module 2. January 31 to February 5, that is module 3. February 5 to February 10, that is module 4. February 10 to February 15, that is module 5. February 15 to February 21, that is module 6, which will also be the examination module. Module 6 will then also be, the entire week of module 6 will also be the make-up week if you will miss some of the modules due to acceptable reasons for excuses to the modular classes. Reminder, always remember, modules closed and you have not answered and you do not have a valid reason with notification from your dean will not be reopened for a special session. However, if you can appeal your case directly to the course instructor, okay, there might be a possibility that you will be granted a special modular consideration which you will answer after all the 6 modules will be completed. So again, there are 2 ways to have a special module if you will miss one. Number 1, get the permission from your dean or present your excuse letter to your dean and the dean will then message the teacher, or you can go to the teacher directly by contacting the teacher in any ways possible, explain your reason, and if the teacher will give a go signal, then you will be given a chance to have a special module which will be opened only when all modules 1 to 6 will be finished already. Now, dear learners, how do you contact your teacher for inquiries and questions? So here are the contact and inquiry information of the subject. Remember, this is a modular class and there is no need for classroom contact. So it is inevitable that you will have questions because of the nature of the transfer of knowledge, which is online modular education. The truth of the matter is, if the teacher is already in the classroom, the students have still many questions. How much more when the teacher is not already in the classroom and the students cannot see the teacher. So we are expecting that students will have a lot of questions, so we devise ways for them to reach the teacher. So because of this, the teacher designed avenues to be contacted for your inquiries and information. Here are the details. You can contact the teacher using landline phone inquiries at Bacolod City. The number is 034-704-1674 from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. You can also reach the teacher through mobile phone inquiries, Globe Mobile, 0926-6625-205, Sun Mobile, 0923-980-1515, Smart Mobile, 0951-570-3970. You can contact the teacher using the mobile phone from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Now, the most accessible way of contacting the teacher is of course through the messenger searching avenue. So you can search Nonoy Pros in Tapanan Gonzaga Jr. That is spelled with an N-H-O-N-O-Y. Okay? At the messenger, and then you can just type or send your message there. You can search and send the teacher your concerns from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Reminder, transactions, questions, and inquiries should only be addressed during the allotted time. Beyond that, the teacher will have the option not to answer right away your calls or messages. For the messenger, you can leave your questions anytime the teacher is not around, for the teacher will just respond during the time that he will be back. Notice, there will be no transactions related to the module starting 3 p.m. Friday until Sunday 3 p.m. This will be the Sabbath and personal time of the teacher. Please abide by our rules of conduct to avoid miscommunication and loss of direction. Now, for those who are new to my subject, I will orient you with the style of teaching and online delivery that I will be using in this course. Every teacher differs in the way they do their modular delivery, and that means I will have a different way of conceptualizing my own modules. So there is no need to compare your instructors. Why? Because they are different persons. Now, focus on my way of delivery, and here are my delivery methods. The Gonzaga modular style will be using only pre-recorded, documented, and self-completion type of learning system. Meaning, there will be videos of the teacher teaching, video of supplemental teaching, provisions of handouts, provision of PowerPoint presentation, provision of links for further learning. There will be no regular Zoom and Google Classroom meeting here unless the teacher will find it necessary. Let me repeat that. There will be no regular Zoom and Google Classroom meeting here unless the teacher will find it necessary. What you need to do is just to open the module, do whatever is instructed in the module, and then comply with the things that needs to be done. There are actually 6 outputs that you need to do in every module. First is the performance task. Second is the practical activity. Third is the post-module quiz. All of these are instructed very well in the specific modules that will be given to you. Next, you have also forums number 1, number 2, and number 3. So these are the 6 things that you need to pass and complete a certain specific module. Again, you only need to complete these 6 requirements in order to finish a module. This should be done only within the period designated for the specific module. Now check on the module schedules above. If you cannot answer this, the module will not be reopened to you. And you need to contact your dean for explanation or contact the teacher through the contact media given above if you will be permitted to have a special opening of the module at the end of the 6-module presentation. Now, how do you pass the requirements? Specific instructions are given in every module. Please follow it wholeheartedly. For the performance task, it will be abbreviated to PT. So performance task is PT. Practical activity is PA. Post-module quiz is PM. You need to comply this in 2 possible ways. If you are using a laptop, place your answer in a Microsoft document and send it to the messenger name Gonzaga Porco. That is Gonzaga space Porco. That is a messenger account. Now, select the Gonzaga Porco account with the instructor's picture because there might be 2 accounts there with the said name, but only one of them has the instructor's picture. Again, that is Gonzaga Porco, the one with the instructor's picture. Please follow instructions in the module accompanying each of these requirements. Now, if you are using a cell phone or a tablet, write your answers on a clean, white bond paper with illegible handwriting. For the post-module quiz, just the answers only. Then, individually take a picture of each of these requirements, or if it is easy with you, screenshot if available, and send it to the messenger name Gonzaga Porco, the one with the instructor's picture. Please follow instructions in the modules accompanying each of these requirements. By the way, dear learners, this video orientation has also a written version which is also posted in all of the 6 modules. So if you want to see the spelling of the things that I am saying here, just go to the written version of the orientation and the spellings of all the messenger name or the messenger file name will be available there. Remember, you can only answer the module when it is open. When it will be closed, it cannot be reopened if you will not have an explanation coming from your dean or an approved appeal to the course instructor, so do it within the range of time and days given. For situational excusable reasons, ask your dean to inform the teacher using private message or private messenger message, or appeal to the teacher using any of the modes of contact stated above. You can call, you can leave a message, you can text. You can do messenger also if you want. If approved, it will be reopened for you at the end of the 6 weeks classes through a special session. Remember, our semester of 18 weeks or 5 months was divided into 3. So for the first 6 weeks, you will have different subjects. On the second 6 weeks, you will have also different subjects. And the last 6 weeks, you have different subjects. So it is very important that you will finish the module in 6 weeks without any delay. Now, dear students, these are all the things that I want you to understand as we will be starting our online modular course. Remember, Sir Gonzaga here or Sir Noy here really want you to enjoy this online modular course Purposive Communication. That is why I am making everything very simple, and I'm hoping that this simplicity of instruction and orientation will also be to you an advantage so that you can complete your requirements and the things that you need to pass on time. Remember, I will only say this once, but this is very important in the way I grade. The soonest that you can pass, the better will be your chances for a good grade. So, what do I mean by that? The early birds will really have a very good chance of having good grades. Why? Because to me, that is giving utmost respect, utmost loyalty, and utmost consideration to the efforts of the teacher, or to the efforts that the teacher is giving in teaching and in making the subject be more understandable and simple. So once again, this is Sir Noy Gonzaga, and this is Purposive Communication in English, and I hope you will enjoy with us in the 6 weeks that you will be seeing the modules and contacting us through the various setup that we have. Have a great day, everyone, and have a purposeful communication to all of you. And may it be that God will grant us the serenity to understand all the things that we will be learning in this subject.
Can we just stop and talk a while, get to know each other?